OpenAI and Anthropic, two AI giants with starkly contrasting strengths. After resolving its legal disputes, OpenAI is rapidly advancing its IPO process, aiming to file for listing as early as this Friday and complete its listing by September. Its latest funding valuation reached $85 billion, and the market estimates its post-IPO market capitalization could reach as high as $1.5 trillion. However, behind this glamorous facade lies immense financial pressure. In contrast, its competitor, Anthropic, has officially announced that it expects to achieve profitability next quarter, highlighting the stark difference in the two companies' operating conditions. The contrasting financial data is striking. In the first quarter of this year, OpenAI's revenue was $5.7 billion, while Anthropic's was $4.8 billion. However, their profitability is vastly different. OpenAI's adjusted operating profit margin is minus 122%, meaning it loses $1.22 for every $1 of revenue generated, and internally projects profitability will not be achieved until 2029 or 2030. Anthropic expects to achieve an operating profit of $559 million in the second quarter, with quarterly revenue soaring to $10.9 billion and annualized revenue exceeding $30 billion, surpassing OpenAI's $25 billion annualized revenue. OpenAI's eagerness to go public is primarily due to a severe cash shortage. Originally planning to reach 1 billion weekly active users on ChatGPT by the end of 2025, it had only reached 900 million by the first quarter of 2026. With stagnant new user growth and churn of paying users resulting in unmet revenue targets, executives have warned that if revenue growth falls short of expectations, the company may default on its $600 billion computing power purchase commitment. HSBC predicts that based on current computing power investment, OpenAI's funding gap will reach a staggering $207 billion by 2030, which can no longer be sustained by primary market financing and borrowing alone, necessitating an IPO to fill the gap. The divergence in their business operations stems primarily from two core differences. First, their user structures differ. OpenAI primarily targets individual consumers, C-end users, with a large portion of its 900 million users being free users. High inference costs persist, forcing it to plan the launch of the ad-supported ChatGPT Go-to attempt to increase revenue through advertising. Anthropic, on the other hand, derives 85% of its revenue from B-end enterprises, boasting over 1,000 large clients with annual payments exceeding $1 million. These enterprises bear the model usage costs, ensuring a stable profit base. Second, their computing power cooperation models differ. OpenAI is deeply tied to Microsoft Azure and NVIDIA, unable to freely choose cloud platforms for price comparison and cost reduction. Furthermore, it has invested heavily in the $1.4 trillion Stargate computing power project, further widening its funding gap. Anthropic, however, collaborates simultaneously with Google Cloud, AWS, and SpaceX, securing lower computing power costs through multi-party price comparisons. Currently, industry competition is intensifying. Google holds a massive position with its AI computing power, while Anthropic and SpaceX are also planning large-scale fundraising. OpenAI is eager to seize the opportunity to become the first AI stock to go public in the US, aiming for a valuation premium and market liquidity. If its listing schedule lags behind, funds will be diverted to competitors, and secondary market investors may then have to choose between the already profitable Anthropic and the continuously loss-making and uncertain OpenAI.